Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's average level puzzle. And it's called Modular Loop by Phil the Hat, not Dorlier, which is basically there was a puzzle setting challenge where basically people were trying to set puzzles essentially in the style of other puzzle setters. So I guess this is meant to imitate Dorlier as a puzzle setter. Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, or box. No, and box. Sorry, it's not or box because that would be very strange if it were or box, but it's and box. Draw a one cell wide loop of orthogonally connected cells. The loop can't touch I can't speak right now. The loop can't touch itself, not even diagonally. So for the loop, orthogonally just means that they share an edge. So basically draw a one cell wide loop of orthogonally connected cells. So this would, for example, be valid. Um, hmm. Let me try to make one with okay, yeah, I know. This would not be valid because while it touches diagonally, it has to the loop itself must be orthogonally connected. And it's a loop again. So okay, so and it cannot touch itself um, even diagonally. So let's see if we can make an example of that. So for example, this would be touching itself diagonally, so this is not a valid loop. But if we remove that and we place it here, this is a valid loop. So that's what the loop geometry is. Okay. Every run of 3 digits on the loop contains a digit from 147, which is modulo 1, sorry, a digit from 258, which is modulo 2, and a digit from 369, which is modulo 0. Any cell with a small arrow is never on the loop. Okay, so any cell with a small arrow is never on the loop. Okay? A digit in a small arrow cell equals the number of cells in the indicated direction that are on the loop. Every cell with a small arrow contains a different digit. Oh, that's actually very interesting. So, okay. Every cell, so for example, this points in this direction. So, of the cells in that direction, a certain number are on the loop. So, if this says say this was 3, this would say that in this, we celebrate, 3 in the corner. If it's a 3, that would mean in this direction, in the direction the arrow points, there are 3 cells that are on the loop. And for example, this one, say this was 5. That would mean in along this diagonal, there are 5 cells on the loop. And that's the same for all the arrows. And then you have the additional constraint of every cell with a small arrow contains a different digit. So all of these cells must contain a different digit. So all of these cells, let's make it red, must contain a different digit. So if this were, say, a 3, there could not be a 3 in any of the other red cells. And we're celebrating a lot here today. Digits along a large arrow must sum to the digit in that arrow circle. One of the large arrows is fully on the loop, including the circle. Okay, so that's good to know. So, what that means is basically these 2 digits sum to whatever that digit is. These 2 digits sum up to whatever this digit is. So, for example, these 2 digits sum up to whatever this digit is. So, for example, if this were 2 and 2, this would have to be 4, right? And again, digits along the arrow can actually repeat. But it only applies to this because of the Sudoku rules don't box it in. For example, this could not have a repeat digit on this arrow because Sudoku rules prohibit that. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so we know. Okay, so since the arrows have to be different, we have 1, 2. There should be 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Also, we know none of these are on the loop, so none of them are validly on the loop. Because of that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can only be up to 7. So this could be 1 through 7. This could be 1 through 8. This could be 1 through 8. This can only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 1 through 7. This can only be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 through 4. This could be 1 through 8. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 through 6. And this could be 1 through 8. So this could be 1 through 8. And this is 1 through 8. So this is 1 through 4. Interesting. Okay, so digits on a loop must be modulo. It's a modular loop. So you have 3 of every... Huh. So say this was 8, right? That means all of these would be on the loop. That's very interesting. One of them has to be 8, and one of them has to be 7. The loop cannot touch itself. So say the loop went down here, right? That would be invalid because this is considered touching itself. If it goes here, 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 that actually touches itself. So these are not valid either. Neither are those because of the same logic. This could technically go on here and then go up here and then go here. So these potentially are valid to be on the loop. Okay, so this one not being on the loop, does it affect anything? It does not. We know there's a 7. We know there's an 8. We know there's a 6. Okay, so this cannot be the arrow. Okay, so this cannot be the arrow that's fully on the loop. This cannot be the arrow that's fully on the loop. It could be this one, or it could be this one, right? So we don't know. Can it ever be this one, is the question. So say this was on the loop, right? Okay, so say this was fully on the loop. If that's the case, it would have to be something like this. This is not possible. Right? How is this going to connect, right? It has to connect this way, and then it has to connect one of these, right? But then it would has to go this way, and it would touch itself. So this cannot be the one that's fully on the loop. Therefore, this has to be the one that's fully on the loop. So this has at least 3. Therefore, this cannot be on the loop, and this cannot be on the loop, right? If you touch it, yeah, it just can't. You can't do that because a loop basically can only have you can only have one in and one out from the orthogonal directions. So these are out. So this is fully on the loop. So what does that mean? One of these is okay. Let's color them then. We're gonna make this. Let's make this yellow. Yellow. This is orange, and this is pink. What I think that means, if this were 3, so if this were if this were 3, if one of these is 3, 6, or 9, that means these two would have, so say this was 3, 6, 9. These two would have to be the same modulo, which is not possible in the modulo loop because every 3 digits in the loop contains a digit 147258. One from 147 modulo 1, one from modulo 2, and one from modulo 0. So that cannot be the case. So 369 can never be here, which means this is 369. Okay. So we know this is 369, so we'll make that blue. So it's 3, 6, or 9. This we don't know, so we're gonna make that pink, or we're gonna make that yellow now, and this pink. Actually, let's make one orange, and then pink. So the actual colors that we know will make blue for 369, yellow for 258, and red for 147. But these we don't know, right? So whichever direction this goes, okay. This is 369. We have this has to be 1, 2, 4, 5, or 7, 8. So these are valid on the loop. We know this has at least 3. So this could be 8. That's still valid. Technically, this could be 8, but I don't know if that's valid. Okay, so say this was 8. If this, okay, this can no longer be 8 because it can't, how does it would touch itself essentially, right? So either this is 8, I'm pretty sure, or this is 8. If we had this being 8, say we had this being 8, where is the 7? This can't be 7 anymore, right? Because that cuts that in half. I guess this could be 7. Yeah, that could be 7. So if it goes, okay, so let's say it went this way. I guess this is possible. But the problem, okay, so this is, I think this is the most you can have, right? I mean, I guess you could, it's hard to say. There is no one with 6, though. So if this is 8, this could be 7, so that would work. But where's 6? This cannot be 6, right? It cuts off so quickly here. This would be 2, and this would be 1. But this would also be 2, and that just wouldn't work. Yeah, so this can't be 8. This cannot be the 8, then. So the 8 is either all along this line or all along this line, right? So that means this is a valid, whatever this is, it is a valid number. Sorry, it's on the loop. So it's either this way or it's this way. which seems valid too. Can this be 7? I guess it maybe could be something like that. Yeah, that seems okay-ish. Yeah, what are the possibilities for 7? Can this ever be 7? I don't think so, right? So this is always difficult because of the shape of the diagonal, it forces this to not be you have to fill in essentially every one. So this would have to be something. This would definitely have to be here because if it were here, this is touching diagonally. So if you had this, this could not work because where does it go? So this one has to be here, which means this one has to be this way. It has to go this way. Okay, so then this can no longer be 8. So if this is 7, this can no longer be 8. So this one has to be 8. Which means it goes back here. Okay, so this is 7 then. This could go either here or here. We don't know, here or here. This one has to go here. So then this would be 8. This would be 7, assuming that's, yeah, we need a 6. This would be 5. Okay, so in this scenario, this would be 8. This would be 7. This would have to be 5. We need a 6. This cannot be 6. This has 3 only, but it loses 2. Oh, well, this one could be, sorry. This loses 2. So it cannot be 7 or 6. This obviously can't be 7 or 8. This can't be 7. This can't be 5. So either this is 6 or this is 6. Oh, there's no 5 here, though. So there's no 5, no 5, no 5. This has to be this plus 1. So this cannot be 1. This cannot be 4. So in this scenario, this is at most 5. This is also at most 5, right? Because you have to just continue along this line. So the problem is there's no, I guess this could be 6. Okay, so trying this as 6. So this is the only possible 6, right? Because we can't continue on further from this. But the problem is if this is 6, this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we've already filled in the loop. So this would be 4 and this would be 4, which is not possible. Therefore, the 7 cannot be that diagonal. It cannot be this diagonal because that was the presumption. So this cannot be 7. What about this? What about this being 6? We need a 7 and an 8. This can no longer be 7 or 8. This can no longer be 7 or 8 because you're sort of connecting these, right? This can't be 7 because, yeah. So we're letting this be 6. So this can't be 6, this can't be 6, this can't be 6, this can't be 6, this can't be 6. This can't be 6. It must continue along this line or something like that. This can no longer be 7. Can this, yeah, this can't, this could be something like that, but then you're guaranteed these two to be not valid. So this cannot be 7 or 8. This can't be 7. This already eliminates the 7 here, so this has to be 7 then. And this was 7 or 8. This is 7 or 8. If this is 8, this has to be 7. If this is 8, this has to be 7. I think we're probably guaranteed that, but we're just double checking. Okay, so again, so this can't be 8 ever anyways. What if this is 7, right? If this is 7, it has to continue here. It has to essentially go up. Where is the 8? This can no longer be 8. So this is 4. It could be 3, I guess, but I mean, it could be 5, but this is 4 or 5. This can't be 7. It's at most, I don't even know. 4? Yeah. This is at most 4. These 3 cannot be, so this is at most 4. This would be 7. This has to be the 8. 6, though. Where can the 6 be? The 6 can't be anywhere. Right? These 3 are not valid, and we only have... These 2 are not valid. This becomes a 2. Similarly, this has to be a 2. So it just doesn't work. So this cannot be 7, and I think similarly we can't have a 7 here. So this can't be 7. Okay. I'm pretty sure this can't be 7. So say we try... Oh, yeah, we showed that if it was this, even if it was just that doesn't work. Because then it touches itself, no matter what it does. So this can't be 4, actually. And this can't be 7. Because of that, we know... so this can't be 7, probably because of similar reasons. So, well, maybe. What are the possibilities for 7 here? I guess it could be something along this line. Maybe that works. So say it was something like this. This is the most you can get, right? Then this would have to be the 8. It would have to close in here. Okay, so what is this then? This becomes 8. This is 7. So this can't be set. This would be 4. This would be 2. This would be 2. So already we have a problem here. But that's just this one. What about if we move it up? It can't go that way. It can't go in there. So it could go something like this. So this has to be this way if that's the case. So again, this would be 8. This would be, so assuming this is 7, we're making that 8. Where is this? Okay, so this is 4. This is 5. This says 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This would be 1, 2. So that doesn't work either. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep moving us up. I mean, well, no, you always have to enter back in here. Right, so if this is 7, you can only exit and enter it very limitedly, right? So this is always 4 then, if that's the case. And this is always 8 if this is 7, right? So we know if this is 7, this has to be 8, this has to be 4. The question is, where is the 6, right? You can't do any of this. So this can't be 6. We're already missing that, so that can't be 6. This can't be 6. Yeah, and this can't be 6, right? You can't fill out this amount. So this can, again, this can never be 7. So we know then this is 7 or 8, and this has to be 7 or 8. Let's remove the green. So this has to be 7 or 8. This can't be 7. This is 7 or 8. So either it goes all the way here and then exits, and this becomes this way. So this is the shape. Or this is all 8, and then it has to go this way and this. Okay, so these are all on the loop. These are all in the loop. And then it goes either here or here. So these two are out of the loop. These are out of the loop. These are out of the loop. Sorry, not this one. This one has to be on the loop then. So it either goes 8 and then this way, which becomes 7 here, or this is 7 and then it goes down here to 8, right? So this one we know the colors of, actually. So this is blue, this is orange, and this is pink, which makes that blue, and then this is orange, and we don't know where it goes from there. This one is either here, which makes that blue, or this is blue. We don't know which. One of these two is blue. So this loses 1. Can it ever be completely filled? We don't know. So this can't be 7 either, right? This can't be completely filled. We know this isn't 1, so and this one cannot be completely filled because specifically these two can't be. These two, I think, is okay. No, this can never be filled. Where does it go from here, right? It can't enter this space specifically. So that's no good. It's specifically that one. So it could enter in, and that's fine because the thing is, this blocks both ways because it touches however it exits diagonally. So we have here at most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it cannot be 6. So 6 could be this way. It could be technically this way or that way. Or it could be all of this. That's interesting. Okay, let's take the one that we think is the least likely. I don't think this one is the likeliest. So say this was 6. I guess that could be something like that, 5. This has to enter in from here, and then it goes to one of those two, goes to one of those two, goes to one of those two, goes to one of those two. So it exits out this way, which means it has to enter in. I guess it could be still could go that way. One of these is, but I think it's only one, right? So then this would be the 1. It's either here or here, so this would be the 2. So there's no 1 or 2. This can't be 1 or 2. This can't be 1 or 2. This could be 3 through 3 and 4. This could be at most also 3 and 4, right? It has to enter here, but it must enter either this way or that way. It could be technically 3. So this is 3 or 4, this is 3 or 4. This has to be 5. So we've got 1, 2. Huh, this all seems valid. That's not good. So 3 of these have to be valid. This looks like this is actually good. Let's not go down that path then. So what if it's this one? Say that's all 6. So we're gonna make that green, and this is 6. This has to exit out this way. So it connects there. Then this must actually can go here. So any of these, any of these, any of these. It cannot go this way, so this one has to go that way. So this can't be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. Here's at most 2. Here's at most 2. But if it goes 2 this way, that means none of these work. Right? So then this becomes 1. This has to be 2 for it's either that or that. So if we tried to make it these two, this would make this 4, but this would be 2, which is not valid. If we made it even here, this would be 3, 1, 2, 3, and this would be 3, and that's not valid. And if we tried that one, that would be 3 and 3. If we tried this way, this would be 4, and that would be 2, which is not valid. Therefore, okay, so then we know then this cannot be 6. Okay, what about this one being 6? If this were 6, it has to enter in here. It must enter in here. So this is 6. This can't be 6. It cannot double back, so this has to go here. This could go... this must enter this way. Actually, yeah. That's actually very important information. This has to be here, which means this is at least 2. So this cannot be 1 on this diagonal. Because we see that one and that one, that's 2. Yeah, so we tried this. If we tried this one as this one being 6. So this one goes up, this one has to go down. This can't be 6. There can't be a 6 anywhere else. So this one has to continue up. And this one has to continue down. Okay, so we know exactly how much it is with this being 6. This has to be 2. But the problem... Okay, so this becomes 2. And this has to be 2 also. Right? Because it only points to this and one of these two. So that's not valid. So this cannot be 6. This can't be 6. What about this? So it's either down this diagonal, which seemed like it was working. Or it's this. But this lifts a decent amount. Okay, so... Oh, okay. These are not valid. This has to go this way then. So it can only go that way or that way, right? So let's try this one. Start trying this to be 6. then this has to be that one. This is 6. This becomes 2, but this is also 2 on this diagonal, so that doesn't work. And then we try the, well, okay, so that's fine. Let's try this way. This can't double back, so it actually just has to be something similar to here. This is still 2, and this is still 2. So this can't be 6. Okay, so then we were going down the correct path in that this had to be 6. So this cannot be 6. This has to be the 6, which means all of these are part of the loop. So this is not orange. This has to be pink. One of these is blue, which makes this orange. So then one of these is blue, one of these is orange, one of these is pink, so then this is blue. Now it's blue followed by orange, so this is pink. This is pink followed by orange, so now this is blue. So this is blue, this is orange, this is pink. So then these are blue, these are orange, and these are pink. So if this would try to be, if we tried to go down, this would have to be blue. But that's not possible because then we have blue on blue in the loop. So this has to be the blue, which makes this orange, which makes this pink. So we have the loop. So now we know this is 8 and this is 7. So this is not part of the loop. There is no 7 along this column. So we have the 6. Only one of these. So now we know it's either here or here left. So everything else is not on the loop. So only along these diagonal and this diagonal. So we know none of these can be on the loop. Because of that, one of these is on the loop, and then we have another. So this has to be 1, and this has to be 2. So this can't be 2, this can't be 2, this can't be 2, that can't be 1, so this can't be 8. So one of these is on the loop. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. We have 3, 4, and 5. This can only be at most 4. This can only be at most 4. So this cannot be 4. There's 3 and 4, which forces this to be 5. So we know 3 of these are on the loop. One of these is here. If it's this way, then it has to go here. If it's this way, then it has to go here. So this is always on the loop no matter what, which means this is pink. So this can't be on the loop. Because for this to be 4, this one has... For either of these to be 4, this one has to be on the loop. So it either goes here, and then here, then here, or here and here. This one, it doesn't matter. We don't know. So I'm going to just remove that and then highlight the possibilities. Okay. This is 1. Okay. This is pink and pink. Okay, so on this diagonal, on this diagonal, what's the one that's missing? Sorry, in this row. What's the color that's missing? Orange. So therefore, 8 must be orange. So this has to be 2, 5, and 8. This is 1 and 4 then. So the pink we know has to be the 1, 4, and 7. And the orange we know has to be 2, 5, and 8 because that's the only one we're missing in this row. Wait, but that doesn't work because 7's here. This can't. Uh, that's bad. That's really bad. Huh. Right, it has to be blue, 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 orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Hold up. I messed the coloring up, I think. Okay, so blue, orange, pink. We're just gonna go up every now, though that's not probable. And in fact, actually, I don't think it's possible. Blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink. This is blue. So this is orange. I think I messed that up. And therefore, this is pink. So this is blue. There we go. Okay, yeah, I messed it up. So this is orange. Wait, but this doesn't work. No. Uh, this doesn't work then. Right? Orange, pink, and then. Oh, maybe this is not the 6. Well, we tried this way, though. It doesn't seem to work. Yeah, it just doesn't work because of this, right? Then you have this area. Hmm. Let's try going the other way for now. Okay, let's just not make these assumptions. So this one we know is valid, or not valid. This one has to go this way. This has to go this way then. Actually, we know this too. So we're trying this, which has to exit out this way. Hmm. So say we went this way, right? Then this is pink, this is orange, and this is blue. Oops. Blue. This is pink, this is orange, this is blue. Blue. I can eventually get that color. This is pink, this is orange, and this is blue. This is pink. Yeah, I got it. This is orange, and this has to be blue. If it's this way. So if it goes this way, it has to connect that way. This has to exit this way and cannot double back, so it has to touch that way. Okay, so again, if this is 6, this is 1, and this is 2. but then this is 2. So this cannot be 6. Okay, so then we've shown that. So this can't be 6. This can't be 6. What if we tried 6 this way? We tried 6 this way. Let's try it again. If this is 6, this goes either this way, in which case this is 4, but then this would be 2. Okay. We also know, okay, so this cannot be because this is gray. One of these is... Let's color this, because then we can determine from that what it could be. So, say we went this way. This would be pink, orange, blue. Which means this is pink, right? So this could be pink. Pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink. So this would be orange, blue. These would be pink. These would be orange. And these would be blue. If it goes this way, this would have to be pink. This would be orange. So this could be orange. And then this would be blue. And this would be pink. So then these would be pink. These would be orange. And then these would be blue. So we tried 6 going this way, and that doesn't seem to work. Because this one can either go here and here, or here and here, or here and here, or here and here. So if it goes here and here, so we're going to make that green. Say it went here and here. It has to go down here. This would be 3, and this would be 3. So that's not possible. So say we try this and this. This would be 4, and this would be 2, but this would be 2 also along this diagonal. So that doesn't work. And then I think we can show that it's the same for all of these, right? This is 3 again. This is 3 and 3. So that doesn't work. And then we try this one up top. This becomes 4. This is 2, and that just doesn't work. So we just know now that this cannot be 6. What about this being 6? So it's either here. So then all of these are green. If it continues here, it has to go here. It cannot double back, so then it would have to continue this way. Right? Then it has to connect here, right, for this to be 6. So this would be 6, this would be 2, but the problem is this also would be 2, so that doesn't work. So now what if we try this way? This has to go this way, which means it cannot double back. It could go up here, but the problem is this has to be 2. It can never go down, right? So it either goes here and then connects this way, or it goes up and connects. So this would always be 2, but then this would always be 2 here. So that doesn't work as a 6. So this cannot be 6, which means this has to be 6. So we know this connects. So this cannot be this. It has to be pink. One of these is blue. This one has to be orange. One of these is pink, which means this is blue. One of these is orange. This is pink, which means one of these is blue, which means this must be orange. But that doesn't work. Why doesn't this work? Because the 8 must be either here or here, right? If this is 8, it goes down here that way. It cannot double back that way. And this has to be 7. If this is 8, then this becomes 7. But the problem is this has to be orange, and then we have a problematic... It cannot double back. It has to go this way. This one has to go here, which means it has to go here. It can't double back, so it must go here. Yeah, this just doesn't seem to work. Why doesn't this work? Why doesn't this work? Blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange. One of these is pink. Oh, wait, no, we know it's this one. So this is pink. Blue. This has to be orange. Pink. This is blue. One of these is orange. This is pink. This is blue. Which breaks everything. This is orange. This is pink. Blue. Orange. Pink. Blue. Orange. Pink. But then we have blue again. This doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? This can't be orange because then you have blue, orange, blue. So we try to make that orange. This would be pink, and then there would be blue, blue. What? Ugh! This is annoying. I know I'm missing something right now. I know it's a small thing. I don't know what it is, though. It has to be all 6 of these. So this one is valid. It can't double back on itself. Why doesn't this work? I'm almost certain this is near the solution, but I just don't know why it's not working here. Hmm. Blue, orange, pink. 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 That doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Every run of 3 digits on the loop contains a digit from 1 through 4, 7, 8. It's... Maybe it's the other die. I mean, I don't. This frustrates me. Maybe it's the other. It just doesn't seem like it could be the other diagonal. Well, let's try it. Pink, blue. One of these is orange. This is pink, blue. This is orange. This is pink, which makes that blue. No, even that has to be orange. What the? Okay, so something is wrong. Something is wrong here. It. Okay, so we have to go back to our presumptions already of the 7 and 8s because this 6s is not working. Okay. 8s. This can't be 8 anyways. So now, right. So we tried 8 this way. I can't believe I'm going back all this way. Anyways, I don't understand what's going on. This, so say we have all this being 8. Where's the 7? The 7 would have to be here, right? Which means what? It could be 7, something like that. That seems valid. So we're trying this as 8. If that's the case, all of this becomes not possible. These would not be possible. Well, this one can't be possible. It's not possible. These can't be possible. These can't be possible. Therefore, it must connect this way, to connect that way, to connect that way. This could be 5 up along here. Maybe this was the problem. I don't even know. This would have to be the 7 because this can no longer be 7. This can no longer be 7. This is never possible to be 7. This can no longer be 7, and this can't be 7. So this has to be 7. Where is the 6? This can't be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. So there's no 6 possible. Therefore, that can't be 8. Okay. So the 8 has to be either here or here, which means this is always on the loop. And it could be... I don't even know. This has to be on the loop because 8 is either here or it's here. Can 7 be... Okay, let's test all the 7s. Say it was here. This exit out this way. This exit out that way. This can no longer be on the loop. Therefore, it has to go this way as the 8. So then this is 8. This is 7. This must continue this way. This must continue this way. This is not valid on the loop, so it has to go here. This is no longer valid on the loop, so it must go here. So this, okay, so we know all these are not valid. Let's look for a contradiction. Okay, so this has to be 1. So this is 1. This is 2. Okay. This is one. Okay, this can't be. So this has to go this way because it cannot touch here. Okay. So we know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has to be 5. This is at most 4. This is at most 4. So this has to be 6. Right? Which means all of these are. Huh. That was actually a lot closer than I thought. The problem is now we have the loop, right? So this is gray. Oh, actually this works. Huh. I think I've just disproven that the other one works, and then this one has to be the valid one. Because then this is 4, and this is 3. And that actually works. Huh. Okay, let's do the coloring then. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, this actually works. This is the solution. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I guess that's the solution there. Wow, that was frustrating. I guess I messed up when I made assumption that this couldn't be a 7. Huh. I don't remember which one it is. I might have to check that again. So this is not orange. This we don't know. So again, this has to be orange and yellow because we don't know, except that, okay, now we have blue, yellow, orange. The only one we're missing is orange, so that has to be orange. So the oranges are 2, 5, and 8, which means we know that it's yellow then. And the pinks, oops. Uh, huh. The yellows we're gonna set as red. Every 3, this has to be yellow, essentially. Right? Because we have, in row 1, we have 3 blues and 3 reds, so this has to be yellow, which means that the 8 is miss 8. So the modulo, so this has 2 or 8. This is 2 or 8, which does work. So this has to be 1 or 7. So this is 3 or 9 because it's 7 or 8. It can't be 4 because of that 4. This can't be 5 because of that 5. This is 2, 8, 2, 8. Okay, so then we can remove all the gray. So we have the loop. That was... I don't know how I eliminated the 7 earlier. Well, at least we had to go through that to be frustrated. Interesting. So this is 4, and this is 1 or 7, so there cannot be a 1, 4, or 7. So we know the 4 is red. Okay, well, let's make this green, pink, and orange, right? So that we don't differentiate it. Actually, let's just do the loop now. So the loop is, we want it center only. So the loop is here, right? So we know for certain now this is the loop because we went through all the scenarios where it couldn't work. And this one does actually work as a loop. So then this is red. Blue is yellow. 2 is yellow. 5 is yellow. 8 is yellow. 1 is red. 3, 6, and 9 are blue. And 7 is red. Okay, so then, okay, let's start coloring. In box 7, we have 3 reds, so we now need a blue and a yellow. This cannot be yellow because we have 3 yellows in column 2. So this has to be blue, this has to be yellow. Okay. In row 5, we have 3 reds. So this is blue or yellow, and this is blue or yellow. I don't know if that's helpful. We'll see. In box 3, we have 3 blues, and that's it. So this is red or yellow, and this is red or yellow. Not helpful. Here, we need a blue, a red, and a yellow. Again, we have 3 yellow, so this is blue or red, and this is blue or red in column 2. Therefore, the yellow has to be here, right? We have blue, red, and yellow. We have 3 yellows in column 2, so that can't be yellow. Therefore, the last yellow for box 1 has to be here. So we have 1 yellow here, 1 yellow here, and 1 yellow here. This can't be yellow, so this is blue. We have 2 blues. So this is yellow, blue, or red. We have 2 blues already. This is blue or red. This is blue or red. The last one in column 1 has to be yellow. So this is yellow. So we have 3 yellows in row 4. So this is blue or red. This is blue or red. This is blue or red. And these are blue or red. Because we have all 3 yellows in row 4. Okay. We have, in box 5, we have all 3 reds. So this cannot be red. This has to be blue. So now we have in box 5 all 3 blues. So this can't be blue. This has to be yellow. This is yellow. What else are we looking for? This is a 4. It can only be blue or red. So it's either 7. This is either 7 blue. It can't be 6 or 9. This is 7 or 9, which forces this to be 3 or 5. Okay. This is 1. This is a yellow. So this is 2, 5, or 8. Can't be 2. So this is 5 or 8. This is 5 or 8, which forces this to be 4 or 7. Which means this is a red. So then in column 4, we have all 4 reds. Actually, in row 3, we have all 4 reds. So this cannot be red. And this cannot be red. Which forces this to be yellow. Since this is yellow, we have all the yellows in box 3, so that can't be yellow, therefore this is red. So we have, this is blue or yellow. This is yellow, this is yellow. So this cannot be yellow, which means this is a 5. This is a 5, this is a 2, which forces this to be 3 and 7. So this has to be red, and this is blue. So this is blue, this is blue. We don't know about this. This is 3 or 9. This is 3 or 9. So we got 3, 9, 3, 9. We just don't know where 6 is. This is 6 or 9. This is red, or yellow, so this is 2, 5, or 8. This is 2, 5, or 8. So this has to be at least 3. So this is 1 through 7. This can't be 2 because 2 and 7 is the most, so that could be 8. Or sorry, 9. We have 2 blues and 2 yellows in row 5. So this is a combination blue-yellow. This is blue or red. We have 2 blues here. So this is blue or yellow. These are blue or yellow. Which means that can't be yellow because we have 3 yellows already in row 9. So this has to be blue. So we got blue, blue. This is blue or yellow. This is blue or yellow. We have all the blues in column 5. So this cannot be blue. This has to be yellow. Okay. So this is yellow or red in column 5. This is yellow or red in column 5. And yeah, column 5. We know that's yellow. We got 2 blues. This is 2, 5, or 8. This is 2, 5, or 8. This is 2, 5, or 8. That can't be 2. No. This is 2 or 5. This is 2 or 5. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. This is 1, 4, 1, 4. This is 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. This is 7. Because the 4 and the 1 see it. So this is 4. Which makes this 7, which makes this 8. So this is now 1. These can't be 8. 2, 5, 2, 5. This can't be 7 because of that. This can't be 7 because of that 7. This can't be 1 because of that 1. Okay. This is 2 or an 8. We have 6, 2, and 8 possible. So this is 2 or 5. What? This is 3, 6, or 9. Oh, and that can't be 3. So we have a 6, 9, 6, 9 pair. That's a 3. Which means one of these is 3, but we don't know which. So 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. This is also 3, 6, 9 here. This is 1 and 4. This is 2 or 5. This is 8. So this has to be 2 because we have 2, 5, 8. Which makes this 8, which makes this 9. So this is 3 then. This is 9. This cannot be 9. No 8, no 8. So therefore this is the 8. Because that's the only place 8 can be in column 9. That can't be 9. This can't be 9 because of this. This is 3, 6, 3, 6. So we have 3, 6, 4, and 7. Okay, so where is the 4 in column 2? This can't be 4 because that's not red. This can't be 4. Therefore, the 4 has to be one of these two in column 2. Therefore, for box 1, this can't be 4. So this is 1, this is 4, this is 1. Right? The 4 is eliminated here, 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 here. So the 4 has to be one of those two. So this can't be 4 or 1, so this is 4. So now we have 1 or 7. This is 1 or 7. This can't be 4. This can't be 3 because of that 3. So we still have 2, 6, and 8. This is 2, 6, and 8. But the 8 can't be here, so this can't be 8. It's 2 or 6. We have 3 or 6 here and 4 or 7, right? Or 2 or 5. That can't be 2. So 3, 6 is 6 cannot be possible because of that. So 3, 4, 7 are all possible. 5 could be here. 6 cannot be on here. 8 cannot be here. And 7 we've already got to take into account. This can't be 3 or 4. So it could be 6 or 7. These could be 9, either of them. Plus we know, oh, there's a 4. So 4 can't be here, 4 can't be here, 4 can't be here. This has to be the 4, which means this is no longer blue, that's red. So we've got all the reds in row 4, so this is blue. So we have blue here. One of these is blue, therefore this cannot be blue. This has to be a combination of red and yellow. So the 8 is there. I wonder if it makes it more complex doing it this way. This is 3, 6, 9, or 7. It can't be 3. So this is 6, 9, or 7. Oh, we have a 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 9. We have a 2, 5. Therefore, this has to be 1 and 8 specifically. We have 2, 5, 6, and 9. So the 9 can only be here. The 2 can only be here. And we have 5. And 6 can only be here. Right, because that's, oh. We have 2, 5, 2, 5, so this can't be 2 or 5. This is 6 or 9, right? We knew that was blue anyways. So 4 cannot be here. 4 cannot be here. Can this ever be 4? I don't think so, right? Okay, so this is also 1, 9. So there, okay, this has to be 9 because that 1 eliminates it. So this is 9, this is 1. There's no 9, no 1 here. Can this ever be 4 now? This is 2 and 3. No, so this can't be 4. This can't be 4. This can't be 4. This can't be 4. Therefore, this has to be the 4. Now we're looking at 1, 6, and 9. This can't be 1 or 9, so this is 6, which means this can't be 6. So this is now no longer the blue. So this is yellow. This can't be yellow, so this is blue. It's 5, 6, 9. There cannot be, sorry, 6, 9. That can't be 6, that can't be 6. So we have 6, 4, this is 1 or 9, so this has to be the 1 because this has to be the 9. So this is the red. 6, 9. This cannot be 4 because of this 4. But we don't know about the 7. The 4 is one of those two. This can no longer be 7 because it would have to add up to 8. So this is 2, 5 plus, this can't be 5. This is 3. So this is a blue. And now we have all the blues here. So this can't be blue. This can't be red. Okay, so this is 3, which means 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. This has to be the yellow, sorry. So this is yellow. This has to be 6, 9, 3. This is 7, 6. This is 3. This is 9. This now becomes a 2. This is the 5. So this has to be the yellow, which means this can't be yellow. And it can't be 3 or 5. Therefore, this is 7 and not the blue. It's red. So this is not the red. This is not the blue. So this has to be 4 because the 7's already taken into account. So this is 3, this is 6, this is 3, 1, 2, 8. And now we're just doing Sudoku. 1, 6, 6, 9, 8, 1, 5. So that becomes an 8 because of the arrow. So this is 2, this is 2, this is 5, this is 2, this is 5. This is 6, this is 9. Okay, let's try to get the coloring back. So this can't be red. This can't be yellow. So it's blue, blue. This can't be yellow. This can't be red. So this is a red, and it's a, no, the red is down here. This is now a yellow, so this is 5, which forces that to be 2. One of these is 8. That can't be 8, so this is not the yellow. Therefore, this is the yellow and the 8. This has to be 7, and that's red. This is blue. I think the coloring now is just making it worse, but whatever. We have what? 4 and 9. So this has to be 9. Oops. It is a blue. That actually works. So this is 9 and blue, and this is 4 and red. So we have all 3 reds. This can no longer be red. This is a yellow. That's all 3 yellows. So this has to be blue, which means this cannot be blue. And that's a yellow, so this can't be yellow. So that's a red, which makes that a 4. That makes that a 7. This is a 5. This has to be a 6, and this is a 5. Oh, man. I guess we kind of had to go down the path anyways. It just, yeah, I'm curious about what the assumption was that I made that eliminated the 7 along the this long diagonal. I don't remember what it was. That made me take that one out consideration. Oof. Good thing I went back, I guess. Anyways, I hope you didn't make the same mistake that I did. That was a pretty bad assumption to make. I sometimes make those, unfortunately. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.